Hey guys, so I actually am coming to you this time with a question. Um, I've been thinking this over, I've been mulling around with it and just trying to figure out what I think and what I believe about this topic. And I just, I can't come up with an answer on my own. So I'm looking for other people's answers. And I really do hope that I get video responses, comments, anything and everything on this because it has been bugging the crap out of me. So let me give you a little background. If you've been watching my videos, you know I grew up Christian. But anyway, I come from a Christian background. And, you know, in Christianity, the nature of God is pretty well spelled out in the Bible. You know, God is all-powerful, all-knowing, supremely understanding, and above all, God is perfect. And that's what I always took away from it, was God is perfect. He has no flaws. So coming into paganism, you know, and praying and connecting with deity, for some reason, it's a little different. And I can't quite get I can't quite understand what the difference is. Like, I'm not getting it. Something's not clicking. And I think it has to do with the different pantheons and the mythologies that go along with them. For example, let's take the Greek mythology, because this is the thing that I always look back on. If you look through, if you look through Greek mythology, the gods and goddesses are very human in nature. They have strengths and weaknesses. They have flaws. They're not perfect. And I don't know, some of them will like sleep with mortals and all sorts of stuff, and it makes me wonder, is a god just an immortal entity? I mean, is that what I mean? How does what I want to know is how does Wicca or paganism, and I know it's really different, especially when you bring in paganism because it's a big umbrella term and all that stuff, but I guess specifically speaking, Wicca, how does Wicca look at the nature of God? Is God all-knowing? Is Goddess all-powerful? You know, is she, you know, perfect? And the thing that I have with perfection, and it's because my husband actually brought it up, and logically I agree with him, and I don't, once he pointed it out, I was like, oh my God, how come I didn't come up with that before? And I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling here, but my husband has an issue with Christianity and worship of a deity, because his argument, which I believe is valid, hi Loxley Bear, is if God is perfect, why does he require worship? Because requiring worship is a form of selfishness and it's a form of I can't think of the word right now. Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Oh, well, it's a form of pride. But like, like if any human, went out and said you should worship me or whatever, everyone would think that it's like, oh my God, that's not a divine aspect. That's not, it's just not good. It's not a good value, especially in humanity. So, and I realize there's all sorts of stuff that gets into this, but if we're judging God as perfect by human standards, since, by the way, the Bible was, written by humans and all that kind of stuff, so if in the Bible it says God is perfect, then we're judging him by human standards and all that stuff. If God is perfect by human standards, he would not require worship. That makes him imperfect. So, anyway, there's this whole deal with that. So, I want to know what the nature of God is in Wicca, or goddess, or both, the all, spirit, whatever. Sorry, guys, I'm stretching. And if goddess is perfect, does spirit require worship? And if so, why? Anyway, I'll leave it at that. See what you guys give me. And, yeah. I think that's it. I might redo this video. I'm not sure.